our chief reporter, Shri S. Rameshji, K. Swaminathanji, the publisher, Shri Satyaji, the senior sub-editor, respected people on the dais, and here I see my BJP President Shri L. Muruganji, C. T. Raviji, L. Ganeshanji, Paul Radhakrishnan H. Rajaji, Vanat Srinivasanji, and the admirers and readers of Tughlaq Weekly who are sitting in this august gathering and in this hall, and also who are listening to me in different parts of Tamil Nadu and world over, because the readership and admirers of Tughlaq has been global. So I wish them all the 51st anniversary of Tughlaq ceremony which is being held here. And I also congratulate the team of Tughlaq magazine led by Guru Murthy ji that today Tughlaq has become digital. I congratulate the Tughlaq team for going forward. I heard the speech of the editor, our senior colleague and with whom I have worked for a long time, Shri Guru Murthy ji. He addressed practically all issues related to the country, related to the neighbors, and related to all areas where he addressed and he put his viewpoint in the forthright manner. Friends, when I come to Tamil Nadu, it becomes my prime responsibility first to pay my regards and to the Holy Land first, Tamil Nadu, and the Saint Tiruvalluvar, who has been the inspiration for the rich culture and the civilization and the religious ethos for which Tiruvalluvarji represented. It is a land of the oldest language. It is a land of saints. It is a land with very rich culture. And if we talk about Adi Shankaracharya, if we talk about Ramanujacharya, we understand that the basic Hindu ethos and principles were established by them. So this rich cultural land is Tamil Nadu, which we have to understand, and I pay my respect to this land. Friends, when we are here to celebrate the 51st anniversary of Tughlaq magazine and going digital, I also heard the message from Sri Amit Shah ji. He was supposed to come, but because of his prior engagements he could not do so. So he requested me to be here, and Guru Murthy ji gave me the opportunity to come. I thank the Tughlaq team and Amit Shah ji for being in such a august gathering and on such an auspicious occasion. If I talk about the Tughlaq magazine, talking about Tughlaq magazine without Cho Ramaswamy will be my incomplete version, because both are synonym. Cho means Tughlaq, Tughlaq means Cho. The identification is such. And I had the opportunity to meet Cho Ramaswamy when I was very young, as youth leader, student leader, when he came to inaugurate the annual conference of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. At that point of time, I heard him. The forthrightness which I saw, the deep thinking which I saw, the wit and the satire which I saw, and the righteousness which I saw, represented Tughlaq, and it was the image which was created, which was represented Cho Ramaswamy, and it reflected in Tughlaq. That is what we could see. I am happy to share that at that point of time, when Cho Ramaswamy wanted that Guru Murthy should take over later as the editor, Guru Murthy ji was of the opinion that Tughlaq will not be able to go forward after Cho. But I am happy to share with you that Guru Murthy ji has successfully stepped in and taken the charge and representing the same righteousness and with same dedication and also with the same sharpness for which Tughlaq is known. When I say what my impression about Tughlaq is, generally what happens is in media, we all go for popularity. But Tughlaq has been a magazine which has stood for righteousness and with full of wit, with full of satire and with full of political punch. That is what we have to understand about it. And that is why we find that the readers, the admirers of Tughlaq are unchangeable. They remain the admirers of Tughlaq itself, and it has got a very different flavor for which Tughlaq is known, and which Guru Murthy ji is keeping that baton going ahead in the same way. I congratulate him for doing this. If I talk about the intellectual genius of Cho, which is also followed by Guru Murthy ji, when Narendra Modi ji, he met, the first reaction or first impression which Cho gave at that point of time, that he is a combination and synonym of efficiency and ethics. About Narendra Modi, how correct he had said that now the world understands that as far as efficiency is concerned, as far as administrative skills is concerned, and as far as the political ethics is concerned, impeccable, and that has been proved by our Prime Minister. So, when I say that Guru Murthy ji has taken over and successfully working as the editor of Tughlaq, certainly he has stepped in, which was an impossible task, and it was also unachievable task which he has achieved. So once again I congratulate him. And I also congratulate him for continuing the legacy of this Tughlaq magazine. As far as Tughlaq magazine is concerned, it is global. It speaks on all issues, right from politics to economics to social to cultural to cultural ethos, and also the contradictions in the political spectrum, and does not speak only about. It's not a regional magazine. It's not only national magazine. It's a global magazine, and it gives us views on all aspects and on all issues. That is the beauty of Tughlaq. So I must appreciate that being started from a place and from a regional area, but having a global viewpoint, that is the best part of Tughlaq which I would like to share with you. I had the also opportunity as President to interact on various political forums, right from Parliament to Vidhan Sabha to parliamentary committees to other committees. But I find that as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, the cooperative federalism is seen to be working here. The schemes of the Prime Minister Modi is being implemented here, and it is giving the benefit also. That is what I would like to share with you. So, as far as the cooperative federalism is concerned, and the support which Prime Minister Modi has given has shown good results in Tamil Nadu as far as the welfare is concerned. And I also share that this has been a matter of great concern for Tughlaq also, that pro-poor policies, social reforms, empowerment of women, empowerment of have-nots, empowerment of people who were deprived for centuries, and the programs and the policies of Narendra Modi reflect pro-poor people who are standing at the last pedestal and who need support of government to come forward, and empowering them. That has been the spirit. And that is why we say Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, and we also say Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Keeping that factor in view, the policies and programs which has come up are the policies and programs which include programs like Jan Dhan Yojana. Now, before 2014, Mrs. Gandhi had nationalized banks in 1971-72. And this was done for being a pro-poor policy. But you will be astonished to know that little less than 3 crores were the account holders in the banks. Little less than 3 crores. Banks were nationalized in 71-72 for the poor. But the poor could not enter into the bank's premises. That was the situation, and only account holders were little less than 3 crores. When Jan Dhan Yojana came, now we proud Prime Minister Modi, and we can say that 40 crore people are now account holders. And that means that the empowerment of poor has been done. During COVID times, women, 20 crores got 500 rupees directly into their account for 3 months, that is 1500 rupees during the lockdown period for their household to continue and for their livelihood. So this is, and this was done DBT, direct benefit transfer was done, which was unimaginable in India, because at one point of time one Prime Minister had said that when I send 1 rupee, 85 is gone in between. It's only 15 paisa which reaches. And now here in India, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, where 20 crore people get 1500 rupees for 3 months directly into their account. This is changing India. If I talk about Ayushman Bharat, I am happy to share with you that Prime Minister Modi gave me the opportunity when I was the Health Minister. We were able to go for the Ayushman Bharat, which means that 10 crore 74 lakh families, which means 50 crore people, which means that approximately 40% of the India's population, which means Ayushman Bharat, the world's largest health coverage program, of which is known as Ayushman Bharat. In America, we talk about health insurance. We talk about health assurance. We talk in Europe about health coverage, and it has been an election issue. But none could achieve, which Prime Minister Modi did it. And now, when I say Ayushman Bharat, the population of whole of America, the population of whole of Canada, and the population of whole of Mexico, all together is India's Ayushman Bharat, which we have to understand. I was the health minister, you know, India is I, so we sit at the back of the World Health Assembly. Dr. Tedros, as the Director General of World Health Organization, said, "Where is Mr. Nadda? Where is India? Come forward, Nadda. Tell the world what Modi has done as Ayushman Bharat satisfied." This is the changing India on the world platform, on the world forums. And I feel privileged that I got the opportunity. And this is digital program. And who are the beneficiaries? The rickshawala, the thelawala, the chaiwala, the panwala, the bidi-wala, the vegetable wala, the rat pickers, by profession, the barber, my friends who used to cut hairs, by profession. It is not, you are not entitled because of economic, you are entitled because of by profession. And it is 50 crore people, and it is digital. You have to go once to the hospital, show your card, then got your thumb impression done, and 5 lakh rupees per year is given to you for your health coverage. This is India. And the beauty of this program is that if anybody from Tamil Nadu goes to Tata Cancer Center in Mumbai, Modi ji is going to transfer the money straight from Delhi to Tata Memorial Hospital, and it will be done, and he will be able to get the operation done. This is the beauty of this. This is Ayushman Bharat Yojana. Ujjwala Yojana. Now, 8 crore people got the gas connection, and some 36 lakhs were from Tamil Nadu who got this benefit. The same way, if we talk about Swachh Bharat, I am happy to share that India has become ODF free. This is Swachh Bharat of Narendra Modi, which we have to understand. And the plight was that women folk in the villages had to wait for sunrise and sunset for their daily routine work, because they could not go outside and they did not have toilets at home. But now, with pride, we can say that India is 100% ODF in Swachh Bharat. That is the program which is taking place. If we talk about new education policy, education has been always an issue of discussion, disagreement, but with such an exhaustive consultation process, we have come out with a new education policy, which is the National Education Policy, and the task force is being implemented. And this National Education Policy has got full flexibility. It is not exam oriented, but it is orientation where the power of the mind is to be assessed, and we have to make our children creative and give them the freedom of choice and flexibility in education, and also taking care of the language, about the regional language, the education to be done in the regional language, the mother tongue. That freedom has been given. The same way the health policy, that also came during Modi's time. And the National Health Policy said that curative will be taken care, but along with curative, we will go for preventive health. That is what we have to see. Because why should we first become unhealthy? Why should we invite disease? So we should have a healthy life, and for that preventive medicine has been taken care. Friends, as Murthy ji was talking, and it was told to me in translation that about the COVID management, he was correct to say that the West world in COVID management has been confused. They could not take the right decision at right time. They had better health facilities, but their health facilities collapsed. May it be Spain, may it be Italy, may it be Europe, may it be America. And the political leadership had to face the opposition also in their respective countries. And they had a very small population as compared to India. We have got 1.3 billion people. And Prime Minister Modi took a very bold and timely decision of lockdown and saved the 1.3 billion people of humanity of this country. At that point, when the lockdown was done, I always say that we did not have the testing capacity more than 1,500. First, and now we have got the capacity of 5 lakh testing capacity per day. We did not have a dedicated hospital at that time. And now we have got 2,500 hospitals dedicated to COVID-19. At that time we did not have PPE kits, we used to import. Now India is producing 5 lakh PPE kits per day. That is called Atmanirbhar Bharat, and Modi prepared the country for that. We did not have ventilators. Now we have got 3 lakh ventilators being manufactured here in this country, in our country. And the same way, he encouraged the scientists for vaccine, and we are happy to know all that day after tomorrow the vaccination process will start and India will become so. And how he has enthused the scientists, how he has taken care. So that speaks about volumes about the leadership and the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. The same way, if I talk about the other issues, if I talk about the farmers' issues, I feel what the opposition parties are doing. You speak and you write out in your own manifesto that reforms will be brought in. You yourself say in black and white that APMC has to go. It needs changes. You yourself in your manifesto say that Essential Commodity Act is an age-old law which needs to be amended. You yourself say that farming and contract farming has to be legislated. You don't have the political will. You don't have the political, which I'll say the not only political will, but political courage to take decision. But it is Prime Minister Modi who takes decision and brings this law in favor of the Parliament. And now you are trying to politicize the issue. Now you are trying to go back. And now you are trying to enter into or support the people who want to educate. Which type of political parties are they? What is their thinking? What is their understanding? Is politics so important that even issues which is related to nation is to be compromised? Is this politics? And we must say that we have a leader like Narendra Modi, whose vision is clear, that he will work for the nation, for the people, for the farmers, and with full vigor and with full vitality. If I talk about people were talking about farmers are in problem or something of that sort. You see, recently elections took place. We went for a of Leh. We abrogated Article 370. In Ladakh Hill Council, out of 26 seats, 16 was won by BJP. In Jammu Kashmir, with this all Gupkar unification, all together, we won the maximum seats and maximum votes. We got all three political parties, Congress, Conference and PDP. The amount which they got, BJP got more votes than that. That is what we have to understand. We got the more seats. That happened in Jammu Kashmir. If I talk about down south, elections took place in Karnataka. We won all by elections. Elections took place in Telangana. It was in Dubaka. The Chief Minister's constituency is adjacent to Dubaka. The son-in-law's constituency, the son's constituency is adjacent to Dubaka. And there was a big dhamaka in Dubaka. BJP won that seat. In Municipal Corporation, Hyderabad, we had 4 seats. Now we have got 48 seats. If we talk about Madhya Pradesh, out of 28, 22 seats, BJP. If I talk about Uttar Pradesh, out of 8 seats, 6 seats, BJP. If I talk about Rajasthan, elections took place of Zilla Parishad. All farmers used to vote. BJP won hands down in Rajasthan also. If I talk about Bihar, we all know that we won and we formed the government. If I talk about the elections in Manipur, out of 5 seats, 4 seats BJP. If I talk about Arunachal Pradesh, all seats BJP. So, it is the pro-people's policy of Prime Minister Modi which is being appreciated in all elections. If we talk about Gujarat, all 8 seats, all the Congress seats won by BJP. If I talk about Silvassa, all seats won by BJP. So that has been the situation. And it is because the people of India, and it has been a mini election. And in this mini election we have won all seats. So this shows that people are with Prime Minister Modi and we are going forward in that direction. Friends, where I come here, I would also like to share with you that we wish of mainstreaming of Tamil Nadu also. And we want that our Kamalam should blossom here also. There is a lot of appreciation for Narendra Modi. There is a lot of support for Narendra Modi. We wish to translate here in this land also. Of Bharatiya Janata Party is the need of the hour for which we are working. I am confident about my team here, and my people, and with all your support, because the readers, the admirers of Tughlaq are for righteousness, and BJP is for righteousness. This is what we have to understand. So your support will be there, and because of your support, we will be able to go forward in that direction. That is what I would like to share with you. Here, when I come and I talk, I always say, when I remember Cho Ramaswamiji, so always it was said that like Ramnath Goenka of Delhi, Cho was of Tamil Nadu. But I will also say that as Ramnath ji was in Delhi, Cho was here in Tamil Nadu. Cho can be also, as Ramnath ji was in Delhi, and as Ramnath ji could have been here as Cho. That is what they were similar to each other. And I'm happy to share that that legacy has been continued by Guru Murthy ji, and we go forward along with it. Friends, as far as journalism is concerned, Tughlaq and Cho there has been a very deep imprint in the field of journalism as far as Cho is concerned, Cho Ramaswamiji is concerned, and Tughlaq is concerned. My best wishes to Tughlaq magazine, my best wishes to Guru Murthy ji and his team, and I wish them the 51st anniversary. I was told that last year Prime Minister Modi himself had given a video message, and because of at that point of time, he gave the address. He addressed the gathering, but it was virtual, which was done, and many prestigious people have come and joined you for this occasion. You have given me this opportunity. I'm not able to say that I have been able to do justice with you, but I've tried to see to it that you have been in all adversaries. You have stood together for righteousness, for honesty, for integrity, and in politics of popularism. What is correct, for that you have stood. This is known for Tughlaq, this is known for Cho Ramaswamy, and that is being continued by Guru Murthy ji. I wish all of you good success, great success, coming times. My best wishes are with you. Thank you very much for giving me attention.